welcome back to my channel. It's already the end of January, and that means that February is very close upon us, which means obviously that Valentine's Day is coming up. So even though it feels like we just celebrated New Year's and Christmas and the holidays, it means that Valentine's Day is quickly coming upon us, and you may need to get some items for the girl or the guy in your life. So today I have a Valentine's Day gift guide to share with all of you, and I'm really excited to share some of these ideas with you. So let's get down to it. I'm first going to start off with gift ideas for girls. When it comes to Valentine's Day, girls love to get jewelry. And these here are two pieces that I wear on an everyday basis. This first one is a Pandora charm bracelet. Now, Pandora charm bracelets are a little bit pricier. In order to start one, it'll probably cost at least $100. And this is the one that I have. I have it in silver. So first off, when you start your bracelet, no doubt you need to get a bracelet, and their bracelets come in a variety of different metal colors, and I think they also have some leather ones in addition to that. So you start off with the bracelet, which costs about, the metal ones are like $60 to $65. However, I would keep a lookout because I think around Valentine's Day or in sometimes different times around the year for holidays, they do a promotion where if you buy, I think $100 worth of charms, you get the bracelet for free. So just look for a Pandora store or a jewelry store in your town that carries Pandora and just look for those types of promotions. So that's the bracelet part. When it comes to the charms, they start at about, the average price I think is around $50. There's some that are a little bit less, and then they go all the way up from there. And the more expensive ones have actual gold on them or a pearl, so that's what makes them a little bit more valuable. I love wearing charm bracelets because I think they're really personalized and they're very all about you and about memories and things and places that you've done, and that's why I love them. It just kind of is a walk down memory lane to remind you of fun things and celebrations and events in your life. I started my bracelet about 2.5 years ago. My husband got it for me for our last dating anniversary. Actually, let's be honest. I told him I wanted it. We went to the store and I got to pick out what I wanted, and he paid for it. That's kind of how my husband and I do presents sometimes, because I like to get exactly what I want, and he's fine with that because then he knows that I got exactly what I wanted and I'm happy with it. And when I started my bracelet, I started off with about 5 charms, and I put them in the middle, and the ones that I got were to remind me of getting engaged. So the main one that I had was a princess carriage because that's how my husband proposed to me. And then I also got some other fun ones like a pink one, and then a heart one, and another rhinestone one. And from there, over the past 2.5 years, this has just grown, and I've gotten different charms for different events and celebrations and places that I've been. So some other ones that I have on here, I've got a suitcase because my husband and I like to travel a lot. There is a dolphin to remind me of when we went to Cabo on our honeymoon and we swam with dolphins. My husband most recently for Christmas got me a Vespa one for our trip to Italy. And then I've got like a bow one and a wedding cake one and a purse one. And then there's also a crown one because I used to compete in pageants, and so on and so forth. A dog house one for my dogs, and a peacock because I had a peacock colored wedding. So that's my bracelet, and like I said, I wear it every day. I just love it. I think it's just a very classic and timeless piece. It goes with anything, and I love it because it tells a story, and if anybody ever asks about it, I can tell them the meaning behind all of those things. So that's this first bracelet that I wear every day. The other bracelet that I wear every day is an origami owl bracelet. If you haven't heard of origami owl, it's one of those at-home in-party, you know what I mean, like those at-home party things that you can buy, and they don't have just bracelets, they also have necklaces too. And the way that these go is you buy this locket charm, and then inside of it are these floating charms. So my bracelet was about $75, and my mom bought it for me. You first buy the locket in whatever size you want. There's different colors, and some have rhinestones, some don't. And the charms in here, they're only $5 each, and then she had to buy the chain to obviously connect it. So that's my bracelet. And then the necklace, again, you can buy these lockets in different sizes. You can buy big ones and little ones, and then you've got the charms in there, and then you can buy different plates for the back of it that say different things. Mine says love life, and with the necklaces you can also add charms to it. So this one says dream, and then I've got a key with a heart on it. So these are just very personalized. You can spend as much money or as little money that you want in them, and I think they also just make great gifts because it's a gift that you can always get somebody. If they have a charm bracelet or a necklace, you know that for whatever celebration, holiday, whatever the occasion is, you can get them a charm to add to it to remember that special time. Another jewelry idea is a Kendra Scott necklace. These are really popular right now, these tassel necklaces. This one specifically is the Rain necklace, and it's about $80. This comes in either silver or gold, and then these pendant parts, they come in tons and tons of different colors. I think these are just a really great piece that a girl can add to any outfit that she wears with whatever color she gets into it. This pink one I wear it with so many different outfits. I can dress it up, I can dress it down, and that's why I like it so much. My last jewelry item are these two pieces that come from the Etsy shop Giggle Asafi. These are just really fun, dainty, feminine pieces that you can wear with anything. And this one here, it's just a small cuff bracelet, and it has 526 on it, which is mine and my husband's anniversary date. Then this one is just a small dainty necklace that says A Heart B. And these come in different metals. You can mix and match with the metals as well. Like this one, the letters are gold, but the heart on it is a rose gold. And you can get, you know, numbers on here for an anniversary, or you can get letters on here. There's just tons of different ways that you can do these. These are fairly inexpensive as well. Each of these I think were like about $30, maybe up to $50 at the most. So it's pretty inexpensive, and they're just fun little dainty pieces, like I said, that go with everything and just have special meaning to them. A different gift idea for girls is anything that has a monogram on it. I think monograms just make any simple type of item a little bit more personalized. This one is one of my favorite pieces. It's a quarter zip sweatshirt, and it's got this fun print on it with my monogram. You can get monograms on anything now. Wine glasses, makeup bags, camera straps, you name it, you can get a monogram on it. Two places that I like to get monogrammed items from are on Etsy. All you have to do is type in monogram. You can find a ton of different items on there. The other website that I like is called marleylily.com, and they have tons of different items on there in various price points. Over Christmas, I did a blog post about personalized gift ideas from them, so I'll put a link down below in the description box so you can see what some of my top picks are from there for monogrammed items. My last gift idea for girls is a monthly subscription box. I love monthly subscription boxes because to me, they are the gift that keeps on giving throughout the year. With most subscription boxes, you can pay on a month-to-month basis, or you can get them in a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription. And typically when you buy the pack subscription of 6 or 12 months, you get a discount and you're not paying the full box price per month. With monthly subscription boxes, there are so many different ones that you can get. There's the makeup ones, Ipsy and Birchbox I think are the best ones. Nature Box for somebody who likes to eat healthy. My personal favorite is the Pop Sugar Must Have Box. They are $40 a month, and what I love about them is you get a variety of different items. There's fashion, there's beauty, there's home decor, there's a snack in there, and every single time I've gotten this box, the value of the box has been well over $100, and I've always loved all of the items that I've gotten in there, especially when it comes to beauty products in there. You get full-sized items, which is really, really great. So I think monthly subscription boxes are just fun. Like I said, you can keep getting them throughout the year, and it's just a fun little surprise that you get in the mail once a month. Now let's move on to the items for the men in your life. The first item I have is what I consider to be kind of jewelry-ish items for men, and those are cufflinks. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to buying presents for my husband, I really kind of dread it because he's the guy that has absolutely anything. If he wants it, he goes out and he buys it. But I have found that when I give him really creative gifts, he really loves that the most. So one of my go-to items is cufflinks because I can only give him like shirts and ties and sweaters so often. So I love to give him cufflinks for special occasions, and these are two of my favorite pairs that I've given to him. This first pair here has a map in it, and it's a picture of the city of Milwaukee, which is where we got married. So that's just a fun little thing to remind him of our wedding. And then this pair is what I actually gave him, I think, for the Valentine's Day before our wedding, and then he wore these on our wedding day. And this one here just has A and B on it, and the other one has our wedding date on it. So that's just a fun little reminder, you know, of our wedding, what he wore there, and it was just something really special from our wedding day. Now, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of buying my husband presents because it's hard to find him gifts. Now, when I think of getting him gifts, I'm always thinking, oh, I wish I could get him an iPad or a camera or, you know, something really big, but he has all of those things, so I'm obviously not going to buy them for him. But what I have found, like I said, is he really loves the items that take a lot of creativity and thought and things that I spend time on getting him. So one thing that is an idea is to get somebody a ticket stub diary. If you guys like to go to concerts or to travel, this is just a fun little inexpensive thing that you can put your different tickets in and write a little something about that. It's very inexpensive, and it's just an easy way if you don't want to get too creative or too mushy-gushy with your significant other. That's just a great way to keep all of your mementos in one place. If you want to spend a little bit more time and get in depth with making your significant other something, make them a scrapbook. I made this for our first dating anniversary with my husband, obviously way back when we were dating. So this is like 8 years old, and you know, it's in those first stages of dating, so you do cute things like this. But by no means am I a scrapbooker at all. I just basically took, you know, scrapbook paper and I wrote different things on there, and I just put pictures in there. I've got ticket stubs in here and quotes written, just, you know, basic little things. I just kind of took all of those mementos I had saved up and I put them into a scrapbook. This did take a lot of time to put together. Obviously, cutting up things, printing out pictures, it took quite a bit of time, but it's still a fun little memento. If you don't want to get super into it and spend all that time cutting and buying everything, a fast and easy way is to put together a book like this. This book is actually what my husband used to propose to me, and it's basically a hardcover book. It looks kind of like a children's book, and when you open it up, it's got, you know, the cover flap, like on children's books, and then when you open it up, it's this story he wrote about us for how he proposed to me. But you can make these on Shutterfly, and it's so incredibly easy to put these in there. All you have to do is drag and drop the pictures and then write whatever you want on it. And you can make these as long as you want page-wise. You can make them in a bunch of different sizes. And like I said, it's really easy and it's not that expensive, and you can get them pretty fast too. This is just a great option to kind of put together some memories and things that you've done together so you can kind of remember it in book form. And I think these are just really fun to put together because in today's world, obviously everything's digital. A lot of people, you know, don't go and get pictures developed like we used to. So everything is, you know, on Facebook or on our cameras or our computers. But this is just a fun way to put your memories to paper. Another variation on the scrapbook is getting an adventure book. And if you've seen the movie Up, this is what that's from. I gave this to my husband as a wedding present, and he thought it was one of the sweetest, most thoughtful things I've ever gotten him. And I wrote him this note in here about how, you know, this is where we're going to keep track of all the fun things we do together, write about our hopes and dreams, you know, all of that, put pictures of our family, you know, as we grow old together. And in here, I've just got ticket stubs of things and places that we've gone, fun things that we've done together. And this by no means is fancy. It's just an easy way for us to keep a look at different things and fun things that we've done together. I got this off of Etsy. I will put the link down below in the description box to it, but it's just basically a blank page book and you can fill it with whatever you want. My last gift idea for a guy is making him a collage of all of the different things that you've done together. Instead of putting all of your pictures and mementos and ticket stubs into a scrapbook, why not make it into a big collage? A few years ago, I made my husband this huge poster-size collage of all of the things that we had done together from the first 2 years that we had dated because we lived long distance. At that time. Now, obviously, if you haven't been saving ticket stubs and all of that, you can't do this now, but it might be an idea for the future. I basically just bought a really huge frame, and then on the backboard part of it, I just taped down, you know, all of the things. And I had ticket stubs, I had pictures, I had plane tickets from places we had gone to. I printed out emails, flower cards he had sent me, Facebook messages, and now we have it framed and it's in our hallway at home. And it's just fun to walk by sometimes and look at the different things that we had done together, and you know, the cheesy, corny things we wrote to each other when we were first dating. So that's just a good way to also make a big display of all of the things that you've saved. So those are all of my gift ideas for Valentine's Day, and you'll probably notice a little bit of a theme when it comes to Valentine's Day presents. For me personally, I think that Valentine's Day, the present part of it, is kind of more getting more creative and thoughtful with it instead of just giving kind of big ticket items. I think that giving thoughtful and meaning gifts goes a lot longer in the long run, and it's just something that you'll hold on to forever and look back on. So those are my ideas. If you guys have any really great gift ideas that you've ever gotten for Valentine's Day, leave me a comment down below in the comment box. As always, guys, don't forget to visit me on my Twitter and Instagram. My name there is at MrsBRich26, and visit me on my blog at ifyougivagirlaring.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!